What's up, traders? Looks like everything was back in action today. Thinkorswim, the scanners, everything. We ended up going 4 for 4. Let's get to it. Real quick before we get to the live trades, I've noticed we've been getting a lot of new viewers recently the last couple days due to the Thinkorswim thing. If you are sticking around, my name's Tim here at Volatility Trading. Normally we do live trades, which is exactly what we're going to do here in a second. So I just wanted to say welcome to the channel. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you can see those future videos. And here's the live trades. ONE on the scanner here. Let's take a look at the daily. So we got a line here around 660. And so we got another one around 7 here. Let's see if it wants to pop up through. Looks like we got the after hours high that we're coming through now. There we go. Nice little pop here. A little spready. So we can't get the bid to come up. Does not want to come up. Started here, 66. 666. Ugh. All right, coming down. Ooh, look at that spread. I'm going to put an order out there at 45. That's what it got down to there. All right, we're on the bid. No fill. Ask still up there around 60. On the bid again. Nothing. Bid's climbing back up. On the bid again. We're just going to take it. Not liking that at all. Just was not getting filled on the bid. Did not seem to want to go back down through 50. So saw the ask come down a little bit. So we ended up taking it off. Quick little scalp there on ONE to start the day. BE right off the scanners. You can see it's right up top. Might have missed the move there. We'll see. All right, back through 18. Here we go. It's rejecting here. We're going to start it. We got 1802. Previous resistance right here is 1744. Got VWAP down there at the $0.50 as well. Put an order out there at 65 if it wants to flush. Coming down. 72. 65, we're on the bid. And we got our fill. Sweet. All right, so a nice little trade there on BE. All the airlines and cruise lines moving here. I like UAL the most, though. Starting to jiggle here. Gonna start it. Got 85. Once it continue up through 36, we'll be okay with it. Making a nice move through 36 here. There we go. Get our ad there, 18. Felt a little toppy there at 25, the 25 area. So we got our first ad in here. We'll obviously be looking for the 2 part of this if it wants to continue up there towards 36.50. Nice, huge extension here. The 9 on the 2 minute here is down there at 35.69. VWAP all the way down there at 35.33. The range on this isn't that bad. Squeeze up there to 39. Be looking for closer to 50 if it wants to give it to us. I'm going to add there. We're going to split this into 2 just in case. It felt very toppy here. But if it does want to get up there towards 36.50, we'll add that other 50 to give us the 2 part of the 112. We are going to change our orders around a little bit here. Going to put our 50% out there at 36.03. We'll cancel this one. All right, we're making that move up there. Let's put the 50 back in so we can get the ad if it goes through 50. Our average is now at 36.11. This thing it's strong. It's a pretty intense move. It's pretty straight up. Typically, we would see a pullback after something like this, so that's kind of what we're trying to be patient. We're waiting for. All right, here's the move up to 50. A lot of shares there. See if we can get through. Right through. Okay. See how it reacts here. Okay, we're gonna Let's try it one more time. If it rejects again here, we're going to get the add. Coming down, we're going to get the add there at 42. That'll now give us our full size 200 shares. 36.19 is the average. Would have liked to get those over the $0.50, but I really wanted to see if it extended through, but it got rejected 2 or 3 times there. So we're going to put half of our shares out here at 36.08. Coming down. Might look to also reduce. This is a pretty quick flush, which means we'll probably get a bounce. See if we can get down towards our average though. Was more so looking for this to kind of grind back down. Here we go. We're at our average. On the ask was our average, 19. Don't you just love when they bounce right off your average? It's my favorite thing in the world. All right, so our stop here is going to be up through 36.60. Not going to let this thing fake us out. There we go. We're up to high of day. Made a new high there by a penny. Got rejected again. So pretty much a hard stop right over 36.60. It's not a hard stop, but I will hit the button. That is the plan. I was giving it a little bit of breathing room. Seems like every time this thing would squeeze, it would squeeze in about like 5 to 10 cent increments. So I figured if it wanted to squeeze up through high of day up into 36.60, I'd be fine with stopping out there. Take the little bit of risk just in case it wants to do exactly what it did, fake out. Because how many times have we top ticked by a penny, 2 or even 3 cents, only for it to do this exactly? And we're right back down to our average here. Looking to possibly take half off. If it wants to stall here again, we're probably going to let it consolidate. That was a pretty good rejection off the highs. So we're probably going to get a move back down, I would think. Normally you would. This is such a big move, and it's just consolidating up here. It's definitely a strong move, that's for sure, overall. But we're really just looking for that 36 test. Right back up to 40. Bounced right off our average yet again. Looks like our average seems to be a hard support. Just need to get through this 20 area. It seems to be holding very strong, like the 15 to 20 area. There we go. See if we can get the move down. Got our orders out in case it wants to flush right through. Would love to get the half out there at 36.08. Make this a little bit less stressful. A couple more. There we go. Got our fill there at 36.08. See if we can get that 36 flush. We got it split. The remaining 50%, we have it split into half and half as well through that 36 area. Just looking for that quick flush down, maybe to test VWAP. Trying 36 again here. We're going to take half there again. So we're down to our remaining 25%. We'll put those right back at 87. See if we can't get this flush down. It did not seem to want to break 36 there, and every time it did, it was getting bought right back up. As you can see, it's still doing that. See if we can't try one more time. If not, we'll probably just take the rest of this off. Come on. Does not want to break. All right, we're going to get out right there. So we ended up getting 08 for the last bit of shares there. So pretty much got our full position size out at the 08 area. So I'll be pretty happy with that overall trade. It did try to get us up there at the top a couple times, but eventually we did get this pullback. 36 seems to be holding strong. This was just a stubborn trade. Watching Twitter here. Look at this extension. Range is okay. I'll go a little smaller on this one just in case. We don't have a very good history with Twitter. Nice little squeeze here. Just jiggling. We're going to start it here at 14. See if we can't get the quick move back down here. This is a really nice extension through the whole dollar. Twitter tends to grind a little bit, especially after big moves, so that's why we went smaller share size on this one. There we go, nice little flush. Going to look to take half here. We're going to take it there. Was looking for the 39 flush, but it was fighting it. We'll keep the other half, see if it wants to give it to us. We're not going to let this one go back against us. If we get back to break even, we'll take it off. All right, we're almost there. We're at 39.14. Not really looking to let this go back up towards high of day. Rather see this get back down through 39. So we got the order out for the rest of our shares down there at 84, but it just does not want to fight. If it comes back through 39 here, we're just going to jump out. All right, we're going to jump out 02, and there it goes. This thing is just stubborn. It does not want to break down. It tried under 39 a few times there, but couldn't get through, so I'm just going to take it off and be happy with the trade. All right, traders, that was my 4 trades. Look at the SPY. This thing is just absolutely nuts. We hit those all-time highs, and it took off. We poked through yesterday, but yeah, it's trying to definitely hold as support using the previous all-time highs. But yeah, that's a whole different story. We'll go through our trades real quick. ONE, this one, the spreads, you guys saw it in the live trade. Just did not like the spreads at all in this thing. From the moment that we got in to the moment we got out, I was just happy to get back into the swing of things after the Monday and Tuesday that we had with pretty much no scanners and just didn't really trade. On to BE, this was a pretty good trade. Nice extension up to the whole dollar, exactly what we love to see. Felt the jiggle there, reading the price action, and sure enough, we got a nice big move back down. Left some on the table here, but again, was pretty happy with the move that we got there. Got about 40 cents or so. Then on to UAL. This was an interesting one. 112. The reason we split this into 2 up top instead of doing 112, we did 1111. Essentially, that being our 2 is because we were so close to the $0.50. I wanted to give it a chance to get there, and it did get there. Unfortunately, we didn't get our ad on the other side because it went through both times and immediately got rejected. So we ended up getting the ad on the bottom side of it, and it ended up working out okay. It was very frustrating. Our average was literally sitting here at 36.19, and as you can see, this thing just literally kept using it as support, and it was very frustrating, especially because it actually almost went back up. And again, we had said in the live trade our stop was right above that 60 area, because every time it was squeezing up, every time it would make a new high, it was going up about 5 cents. So we were sitting at 54 or 55, and I said if it wants to squeeze up through that area, that's probably saying okay, it's going to continue, and we'll cut the loss. Fortunately, that didn't happen. It faked it out by 1 penny, came back down, used that as support again, came up, made some sloppy seconds here. Bouncy ball effect, for anyone that's new here, I like to just call it sloppy seconds. And as you can see, it started bouncing all the way down, and it's still bouncing. But it got a little stubborn here at 36, and I tried to hold on to get some more out, and it just didn't really seem to want to go down through 36. It kept getting some support here, so we ended up taking off. We actually split that into 3. There's 3 green arrows there. Maybe we can scroll in. Yeah, you can kind of see the third one in there. So a little frustrating there on UAL with the covers, but it still ended up being our biggest winner of the day, actually. And then TWTR Twitter. This move was absolutely great. It just so happens that we didn't get the pullback that we wanted, and as you can see, it ended up being a good cover. It ended up pretty much being the low since then. And it's, again, just kind of reading the price action. 39, it did not seem to want to push down through, right? We're obviously looking for this to at least give us half of this move back. If we draw the fibs just from the beginning, we'll go to the top to the bottom. As you can see, 50% was all the way down here. Down near VWAP, and we didn't even come close to that. We didn't even really get past the 23.6. So it just goes to show you that this was a strong move by Twitter, and so be it. Obviously, we like to see 50% of the move. Ultimately, looking for something like previous resistance, because you see that get used a lot of support, but we didn't get that. And just to give you an idea what we were looking for out of UAL and TWR pins, unfortunately, we didn't have any shares on this, but look at this beautiful look at this previous resistance on pins. And then look at what this nice extension move, it kind of grinded, and then boom, the extension candle, right? That's when it popped up on the scanners, right through the whole $1.38, gets absolutely rejected, and pretty much gives back over half the move, as well as coming down to that previous resistance, and VWAP was sitting there waiting for it as well. So this is what we're looking for. UAL and Twitter just did not want to cooperate with us today. They were both being stubborn. They were very strong up at the top, but this is typically what we see with these moves, and unfortunately, pins was the one we didn't have shares on. So, yeah, it happens, right? So 4 for 4 today, not going to complain. Again, if you're new here, Tim at Volatility Trading. We do this pretty much every single day as long as we get trades in. I love to show you guys the live trades. Fully truthful, transparent channel. If you haven't checked me out, check out the intro page. I give you a nice little intro there to let you know what the channel's all about. Been around for a little while. Plan to stick around for even longer. And with that said, that's all I have. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.